Good afternoon, my YouTube viewers. In this particular video, what we're going to be talking about is a measure of position, which is a measure of differential, descriptive statistics. And then three of the measures of position are percentiles, quartiles, and z-scores. And so in order to calculate the measure of position in Python, the first thing that we're going to need to do is import two libraries that we need to execute the program. So we're going to import NumPy as NP, which is the numeric library, and then we're going to import matplotlib.pyplot as PLT, which is the visualization library. And then after that, what we do is we need to get our data. So we're going to create a list of integers, and we're going to call that data. And then after we've created our list of integers, we're going to calculate our measures of position. So the value percent is a list of 25, 50, and 75. So 25 is your first quartile, 50 is your second quartile, and 75 is your third quartile. And then it's also 25 can be a percentile, 50 can be a percentile, and 75% can be a percentile as well. And so the percentile equals np.percentile brackets data, comma, value percent. And so that's going to be either 25, 50, or 75, depending upon the element in the list. And then what we're going to do is we're going to create a box plot. So plt.boxplot brackets data, comma, vert equals true, patch audit equal true, box props equals dict, brackets face color equals light blue, comma, color equals blue, whisk props equals dict, color equals blue, cap props equals dict, color equals blue, median props equals dict, color equals red, and flyer props equals dict, marker equals O, color equals green, marker size equals 8. And then what we're going to do is we're going to plot the percentiles. So color is a list of three colors, blue, green, and orange, and n equals 0. And then so we've got a for loop for I in range 25 to 100 in increments of 25. So PLT AXH line, Y equals percentiles n, comma, color equals colors n, comma, line style equals dashed, comma, line width equals 1, comma, label equals ith percentile. And then n equals n plus 1, so you increment your for loop. And so we're going to add titles and labels to the box plot. So the title is box plot with measures of position, and the X label is data, and the Y label is values. And then we're going to add a legend to unique labels only. Handles labels equals plt.gca.getLegendHandles labels. By label equals dict. Zip labels handles. plt.legend by labels.values, comma, by labels.keys. And then we're going to display the chart, which is a box plot. So this is a box plot of measures of position. And you can see that 25th percentile, which is the first quartile, is blue. 50th percentile, which is the second quartile, is green. And 75th percentile, which is the third quartile, is amber, and red is the IQR, that's your interquartile range, which is the second quartile or the 50% mark. And so this is how you calculate the measures of position, and you can see that in your box plot. Now, 25th percentile is the first quartile, 50th percentile is the second quartile, and 75th percentile is the third quartile. So that concludes this video. The next video we will be covering some other measures of position. So I look forward to communicating with you then.